And joining us now on the phone is Mr. Greg Lambrecht. Greg is the CEO of Singlepoint Incorporated. Their stock symbol's SING. Greg, welcome back to the program.
Oh, thanks for having me again, Don.
Well, we've been talking about your company for a few weeks now and the incredible amount of activity in the stock market and such. Tell us again what the company does.
Yeah, Singlepoint, ticker symbol SING, Sing. We're a mobile payments company and focused on the cannabis vertical.
Well, that's really gotten a lot of attention going your way. As I mentioned a moment ago, your price of your stock has increased exponentially here in recent weeks. Your volume has increased exponentially. It's got to be a good time to be CEO of Sing.
Yeah, it is. We've been able to attract a lot of private companies that we're talking to about acquisition, and one of them publicly we have an LOI with, and hopefully have some news soon on that. And obviously the company's been able to raise some money and is planning on raising more money, and it is a good time, exciting time.
So basically, you're building this financial war chest, and you're going out looking for companies to acquire. What kind of companies, or what is the criteria you look for, Greg, when you're targeting a company for acquisition?
Well, we're really looking for companies in the cannabis business that do not touch the plant. For example, a dispensary or grower like Convexium, who we have an LOI with. So payments, anything, the pick and shovel. That way we're not affected by any of the federal laws or the state laws. And as you saw last week when Spicer came out and talked about cracking down on some of the federal laws for recreational, those type of comments or rules do not affect us, and that was our strategy from the start, and that's paying off.
Well, what's new with the company, Greg, since you and I last spoke?
Really, we're just focused really on closing a couple of acquisitions and looking for some more acquisitions and continuing to raise money. Those are the two things we're focused on, and we've got blinders on to do that, and we're doing it.
I would have to think, and this is probably an obvious question, but I'll ask you anyway, but with the appreciation in the equity of the company from the standpoint of the stock price, that makes raising money much more advantageous to the company's benefit.
Yeah, it's really put a lot of attention on us, and we're getting a lot of exciting calls from not only companies to acquire, but investors, and certainly the market cap has gone up considerably from 5 million to 40 million plus. So things are working out really well, and we're going to keep moving them that way.
Once again, the company is Singlepoint Incorporated. Their stock symbol's SING, website singlepoint.com. Greg, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations.
Thank you, and go Sing.